Crimea, May 18, 1944. In the middle of the night, NKVD units break into houses of Crimean Tatars. They are accused of being traitors to the motherland and are given several minutes to collect their belongings before all are taken to railway stations. Then they are sent east.
Мама у меня попала в Самаркандскую область. Там это уже была глухая.
Mother ended up in the Samarkand region in a remote kishlak. They were placed in derelict buildings which in other times could be used for livestock. Sinaver Kadyrov learned about this tragic page in the life of Crimean Tatars from his parents. They were deported when they were little children. He was born in Uzbekistan under conditions where people were under surveillance and could not leave the place of exile. Almost half of his family died there. Father told me that when Grandma died, there were 3 children left. They were taken to an orphanage and one of his sisters was lost there. The mandatory eviction of indigenous people from their native land was recognized as genocide by the Verkhovna Rada. Other ethnic groups of the Crimean Peninsula were also deported. The people that carried all the weight of fighting on the front line of war received no mercy. They were deported because the deportation was certain. The Crimean Tatars that had no sympathy for the Stalin regime were a big problem for the government. The communist regime tried to eliminate the historical memory of the Crimean Tatar people. During the 2 years after the deportation, more than 80% of original Crimean toponyms were changed to Soviet names. When the Crimean Tatars were evicted, it wasn't just the people. All presence of the nation was cleared. The republic was eliminated. Crimea became just a region. Instead of Crimean Tatars, many people from the central regions of Russia were brought there. The Crimeans' return home began in the late 80s by the time the Soviet Union was close to collapsing. Already in independent Ukraine, the indigenous people of Crimea were able to feel like masters of their land again. But in 2014, Crimean Tatars again faced persecution. Many left their homes not wanting to submit to the Russian invaders. Sinaver was expelled without the right to return to the peninsula. January 23, 2015. As Crimea is considered Russian territory, I am a foreigner. I had to accept Russian citizenship. He believes that history develops like a spiral, and the time will come when he can return to his motherland, to Ukrainian Crimea.